Hey guys, it's Rommel here with Element 5 Fitness, and I'm introducing today the plank pull knee from our TACFIT series. So the plank pull knee is definitely a more dynamic version of the plank / push-up series, and this is great for not only increasing the strength in your core, but also increasing mobility through the shoulders, and will actually help with those of you who are working on muscle ups or pull-ups, because the pulling motion that you are doing, applying it to the floor, will actually translate over into those motions. Okay, so your setup is essentially from the sleeping warrior position. I want to place hands down on the ground, keep the wrists and the elbows in line, but the forearms are parallel to each other. Now, you can see my hands are splayed out, and the reason for that is we want good ground control. So if this was the floor, I'm really pressing in to the floor with my thumbs and rotating this forearm in so that I get good contact into the floor, so that I am actually pulling myself through the floor, as if you were trying to do a pull-up, let's say on your home door, for example. You'd have to slide up and pull accordingly, all right? So, from the sleeping warrior position, getting good ground control, I'm going to pull against the floor until my head essentially reaches my hand, and then from here, once I've got no more room, I'm going to pull the elbows up. I'm going to tuck my pelvis in at the same time and essentially land elbows into my rib cage, okay? So, doing that all over again. Pull. Once I get to here, elbows come off the ground, keeping the forearms still parallel to each other so that I can land again. So when I pull, I'll land right here into the rib cage. All while doing that, engaging the core, hollowing out the midsection, tucking the pelvis. That way we've got strong base to land, and then you can release out of there, okay? So starting again from here, pull, land, tucking the pelvis. When you release, bring the forearms back down to the ground, and then you can sit back into the heels into that sleeping warrior, okay? So in real time, it looks more like this. Pull, inhale, exhale as you land, forearms again touch the floor before you get to sit back into it, okay? One other point, once you land through here and you're about to release, then you can let the pelvis relax back into that slight arch in order to sit back into sleeping warrior, okay? So watch this video again, work on each part of the mechanics. Again, keeping your core tight. You want to hollow out, maintain that power chamber as you land rib cage into elbow, or elbow into rib cage. Other than that, maintain the breathing, exhale on the effort phase. Try that out. If you're at home working on this, do about maybe 10 to 15 reps, or if you've got a timer, work on 20 seconds at a time. Work on the technique, okay? Don't rush through it. Make sure that technique is extremely clean, because as we translate this into more of the TACFIT workouts, you're gonna need good technique. All right, that's your tip for today.